Yo, man, we got Jamari. I think he makes great videos, man. Comedian's wife comes back after ruining his career. Akaash. Damn, so we're kind of getting a little update on him. All right. I haven't made one of these in a minute. I'm pretty sure it's probably taken down because it was a whole different setup and shit, so I don't have it up. But I do know the lore on Akaash. But hit the link, follow up over here, sub up over here, sub up to Jamari. I don't know. He makes great videos. Sub up to him, bro. Just sub up. Let's get to this shit.
Since a comedian's wife altered his public image forever through her social media presence. This had to be one of the more sad but also explosive stories from last year, as we all sat back in awe as clip after clip after clip began to resurface from her TikTok page, and then eventually her podcast. And at first it was mainly about her obsession with wealth.
How do you and your husband split finances?
We don't.
We don't.
If you want to work, all for that. But like any man that doesn't want to have a joint bank account or isn't being transparent with his account, that's a fucking red flag. His money is our money and my money is my money. That is actually my number one. They must be generous with their finances from day fucking one.
The fact that she did not want to
That's a head case right there. Yo, Akaash, why wouldn't you get a prenup? Cause he's old dude. Like, I'm not saying he's like 50 to 60, but like, dude, he's in his 30s, and she's younger. I'm not saying like you can't have like big gap, but it's like their gap to me is a little awkward. But I don't know. I don't know their age. Let me not like jump to conclusions, but like, yeah, this is fucking weird, man.
cook or clean or really do anything besides lay around the house.
For those of you who are new here, hi, my name is Jasleen. I'm a stay-at-home wife, but I don't cook or clean because I don't feel like it. And my husband is a full-time stand-up comedian, and he buys me lots of nice things.
And of course, her consumer addiction.
You can't do shit. So all you do is run your fucking mouth on social media? You can't even cook a meal? You can't even clean up? Oh my gosh.
And it's just like the best fucking part is like living with your best friend.
Also, it's like there's
who buys you designer shit.
But quickly, the content devolved into her straight up disrespecting her husband Akaash, telling stories from her past and going out of her way to pretty much make him look like a simp slash cuck when speaking about her friend's husband.
Would y'all ever have an together with your husbands?
Priya, I'm actively trying to have an orgy because this couple is so fucking.
You know what? I forgot how bad it was. I actually forgot that she was talking like this. Talking about, oh my, now I'm starting to remember, like, he probably got a 10-inch wee-wee or 10-inch ding-a-ling and shit. Like, at that point, you're fantasizing. And I don't know. You're fantasizing about
Good
things.
looking, and you haven't seen Nav yet, but wait till you fucking see him. His body goes crazy. His face card always slays, never declines. And it's kind of weird because I'm talking about your husband. I just know that Nav's dick is like at least 10 inches.
Now, the real reason this
Hold me down. I'm 6 feet from the edge, and I'm thinking. She gonna ask, yo, why is it? She gonna make a TikTok. My husband's been in the shower for 80 minutes longer than usual, blasting Drake in the fetal position. Oh shit. I wonder why.
became such an explosive controversy was because for years Akaash positioned his wife as this pure, innocent Indian woman who could do no wrong.
My wife also hadn't had any sexual partners, so that helped us connect a lot more.
Now, let me ask you this.
wow.
Do
And
you believe her?
If you've seen her, then it's hard to believe. Yeah. I remember I was just like, what?
So then when the audience was staring such a stark contrast right in their face,
I was popping my pussy in these white boy frat houses.
people simply had to talk about it, and I felt like it was like the big conversation on the internet for around a month. So this all resulted in this endless comment.
Yeah, I remember you couldn't go on TikTok without hearing these fucking compilations, and they would have me dying.
Terry online, is she dodging his kisses? Why was this proposal so awkward? People pretty much felt like this woman Jasleen had no respect for her husband. Well, I really just questioned, like, how could Akaash just sit back and let his wife try and be a public figure in this way? And not at least tell her, like, yo, you better cool your jets.
When I got to college, I was like, oh my god, it's like open season, and like all these guys are like starting to give me attention, and like everyone's being so social.
Either way, Akaash's wife would actually join them on the Flagrant podcast. And that is where things got somehow even more embarrassing.
What is that?
What was that?
His dick smells.
No, but for real, you got a stink dick husband sleeping on the floor. like, what's wrong with you, man?
Like, even just on that show, based on his appearance, you could tell that Akaash himself had been going through absolute hell getting slandered online like this. Like, when Adam22 is the only one backing someone up in a situation like he did Jasleen, you know something is deeply wrong.
The reason they're saying that is based off of her words.
Yeah, but I think when you hear her words, what you have to understand is that she's exaggerating everything so much because she has so little life experience.
And since this all went down...
Yeah, that's what we call cope. I like how you're using these buzzwords. Like, yeah, she's just exact. No, that's you're coping, dude. I'm sorry, like this... your brain's a little fried up from whatever you be doing. No, that's what we call cope, because you're coping right now, bro. You're coping. You're like living in a false reality and think it's true. No, that's not what happened. She could be a little stupid and she doesn't know words, but don't say shit then. Don't be saying you were popping your pussy at these white boy frat closets. Don't say it was open season at college. Don't, like, I'm not trying to be rude. Like, you don't gotta be a doctor, a lawyer, an engineer. You don't gotta be someone with a high IQ to realize, oh, you probably, if you don't be looked at as a hoe, you probably shouldn't be saying I was popping my pussy at those white boy frat colleges. Just being real, like, you don't gotta be fucking Einstein to realize, well, she's probably a hoe.
No, Akaash has really not been featured on the Flagrant podcast, as he has actually been on a stand-up tour. But as for his wife, she has still been posting non-stop onto TikTok, and has essentially doubled down on everything that she was being criticized for, whether it be the shopping addiction, trying to act like she is totally unfazed about everything going on online, and in general, it's pretty apparent that the entire situation taught her pretty much nothing. You know, it's kind of like watching a child plug their ears when someone's talking to them and say, no, 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 you guys are lying meanies. And as for her podcast, it has completely come to a stop. This is something that Andrew Schultz himself said he was going to personally make happen a couple of months ago.
Delete it. Delete the podcast.
Delete ours?
No more influencing. No, I'm talking about her.
Oh, we're working on it.
No influencing. I don't want you don't let your wife be influencers. Don't let your wife be podcasters, man.
And he and Charlemagne also made several other
I mean, dude, I say it's a lot. It is natural. It is natural selection. If she influenced you in any way, shape, or form, she might have influenced me to not do it, to not fucking say retarded shit, to not be an idiot.
Out loud comments about Akaash here as well.
What happened, man? Akash's wife made you want to not be married? What happened?
I'm never gonna tell the world. I ain't going through that shit. That shit is crazy.
What happened?
I didn't realize we had Akash's picture.
Yeah.
Can I say what I want to say?
Of course. This is what Brilliant Idiots is about. All I want to say is
simply this.
Keep your wife off the internet.
Motherfucking internet. Why does your wife have a microphone in her face? Do not allow your wife to start a motherfucking podcast.
I mean, he says keep your wife on the internet, then you platform her, bro. Like, yeah, you say all these things, but your actions show otherwise, bro.
Bro, yes. Okay, there can be one entertainer in this family, and it shall be me. I'm the comedian. I'm out here on this road, and I'm out here getting the money. Let me use some of this money to help you do some other things, yo. Because you don't need a microphone in your face, because you're going to fuck around and ruin us. All right? Not just you.
So yes, clearly here Andrew was kind of letting his true feelings be known. He wasn't coddling him like he was on the couch of that episode. You know, it's almost like when you have a friend and you know he's fucking up, but you want to be like kind of polite to his face. And then you see your other mutual friend and you're like, yo, what's going on with George? What the fuck is he doing? And like I said, she had not done her podcast since the...
It's corny, bro. I mean, bro, let's be real. Like, if your friend's fucking up, tell them they're fucking up. Nah, man, you're doing okay. you're doing just right. And when they're not, you're a terrible friend, bro.
Controversy kind of unfolded and they made that public appearance. But now she is actually back on this other guy's show. And when I tell you guys that this confirms that she learned absolutely nothing and is likely incapable of hearing any sort of constructive criticism, that might be a serious understatement.
I just feel like when I first got into this, I was like, I just want to be myself 110%. And the audience isn't stupid. And my friend told me that she said you can feel someone's energy through their content if they're genuine or not. So I just always, first and foremost, was like, I just want to be genuinely myself. It just felt most authentic to who I was.
Like, I'm not listening to some stupid ass shit like that. Like, who was actually like, you know what? We're gonna sit down, make a podcast, and no, like, who's actually dedicating time to listen to this shit? Unless you're like someone that's gonna clip this up and make fun of her.
I like woke up in the morning and like my asshole was a little sore. Oh my god. Like in hindsight, I also feel like sometimes if people want to take you in a negative way, like they will, you know?
I absolutely agree, because I think like that is like one of the reasons that I was like, oh, like we'll get along, right? Because
now the host of this podcast,
because you woke up and your asshole was sore too, or what, dude?
Is virtually useless.
What are you
He is
doing?
essentially just there to say, yeah, girl, you were totally right. Anyone with anything negative to say is just a jealous hater of the lifestyle you get to live thanks to Akaash's money.
When I see like influencers or creators, the reason that I don't fit into the space, and I'm sure you also feel that way, is because I do feel like it's like overly curated, right? I see most people and I'm like, I've been around these people long enough to now understand like, yo, out of all the ways that you present yourself on the internet, you are not that.
No, you don't fit in because you don't get invited because you're a nobody. I'm a nobody. I don't fit in with content creators because, dude, you don't know them. I've never been around one. I don't. Do I do this for fucking fun? I don't know any creators or anything. You know, granted, let's not get into what I was ranting on for about 30 minutes earlier. But like, I don't know any of these people. I don't like, yeah, dude, I don't fit in with them, bro. You don't fit in because you can't. Because you don't. Nobody's fit in with nobody. You're a nobody. That's why you don't fit in, bro. I don't fit in, dude. You have 500. Like, you have less than 1,000, probably. I don't know.
Right.
And the reason they do not fit in on the internet is because neither of them have like a real presence in the space. In fact, I'm convinced that the only reason she gave this dude an interview in the first place is because back a couple of months ago when the whole thing was unraveling, he was just about the only man defending her in that situation.
I've heard people say much worse things about Jasleen on the internet than what she said about this other creator. Y'all would rather people just appear to be good than people actually be honest and
real, authentic
about their feelings, right? Because for everybody who's like, oh, like she's a mean girl and she's saying mean things about other creators, in your response to her, you guys are being the exact same thing that you're accusing her of doing. I actually love her response to this podcast. Honestly, yo, Jasleen, if y'all listening, keep that shit up. Be more honest.
And not only that, but he directly.
Here we go. The dick riding fucking turbo machine starting to crank up. He's starting to dick ride.
Defended her against Myron from the Frogger and Fit podcast as well.
Myron from Fresh and Fit is beefing with Akaash Singh and Jasleen Singh. I guess their beef stemmed from when Myron did flagrant. So Myron just kind of says like, yo, your wife a hoe. I guess he felt a way that when I went up on your platform, you guys had this energy for me, and now I got something that I could pull on you. And that to me was like the first bit of like, this was kind of corny. You didn't have that energy towards Akaash when you were on their platform. Like you kind of just sat there and took it. When you saw an opportunity through the man's wife, that's when you decided, yo.
You can't be telling people they're sitting here taking it with it. Akaash is literally sitting here taking it. He hasn't said shit or done shit. This is gonna ruin his career. Imagine he tries to like crack jokes like you're ugly. Dude, your wife was popping her pussy at the white boy frat house. Shut the fuck up. This is literal facts. Like, she said it out of her mouth. Right? She wants Nab's 10-incher, not you, dude.
This is when I'm gonna hit him over the head with this. Akaash and Jasleen are gonna profit from this, by the way. Like, y'all think that, oh, like, Akaash really mad, right? Like, that's his wife. You think that there's anything in the world that y'all know about his wife that he don't know about his wife? That don't change y'all life. Y'all still living in your mom's bedroom, talking about, oh, his life over. Meanwhile, him and Jasleen sitting around, grabbing a check, opening up her, like, 5th Birkin.
God damn, brother, come up for air sometime.
Bro, acts like is he getting? I'm not sure. Is he getting like money for this? Like, are they paying him on the back end for it? Like, is he might be the little cousin for all we know? Are you getting money to be shilling this hard for her? You're like, you're like sucking. Like, if it was the dick sucking conversation, you would suck. Yeah, you would literally suck peanut butter through a straw. Like, this is the first guy you want to suck anything. Well, okay, I was trying to go somewhere, but like, you're sucking, bro. You're sucking dick right now. You're gargling.
Like, give Jasleen some room on that dick, my guy. I mean, this is a level of glazing that I do not think I have witnessed for quite some time. And honestly, the guy keeps talking as if he has too much damn saliva in his mouth. But hey, I guess that's the side effect from sucking someone this hard.
I guess now let's get into rubbing people the wrong way.
Yeah.
Here in the podcast, he actually asks her about her feelings about Myron.
Obviously, Myron does what he does, and then the incels do what they do. How did you feel? Like,
I remember because you asked me this question, like, what is it like to look at like think pieces and people analyzing your marriage and your personality? It feels weird and it feels surreal because you're like, but you don't know me. You don't know anything about me. You've never talked to me. Like, you're taking the intention of this video in the complete wrong way.
We don't know you. You're right, but we know everything you told us. I was popping my pussy at the white boy frat houses. Like, why is she acting like someone like went on some like CIA hacker shit and hacked in her phone and saw all these text messages? Or no, you actually had a mic like this on a podcast. We're getting that one fixed so that the audio will be different soon, y'all. But like, what are you talking about? You're judging me off a thing you don't know. You're judging me. You don't know me. Man, we know what we know about you. What you told us. You told us it was open season at college. You told us you went Navs 10-incher. Sorry.
I was popping my pussy.
The misogyny was like really crazy. It was bizarre to me because I'm like, my husband can go on stage.
She's about a level. I would say about a level, because level 10's the highest if we're gonna rank on these. She's about like a level. I don't want to say 6 or 7, like a 6 or 7, like with the buzzwords. She's getting there. She's leveling up with the buzzwords. Misogyny, incels, red pill, anything but accountability.
And literally has a joke in his special about like getting a hooker isn't like cheating, it's just outsourcing, which I really don't care. Like, I think it's a funny joke, but it's like, if I say something that's equally, you know, raunchy, like, then I'm a whore or all these things. I don't give a fuck if I was a virgin or I wasn't, or if my body count was 100. I don't even want to say his fucking name, but this fucking loser whose name you said, like, he was on the Flagrant podcast like 5 fucking years ago. And my husband just humbled the shit out of him and basically embarrassed him because he was like, I think what you do is corny.
So yeah, she blames the entire thing on misogyny, which I personally found hilarious. Like, on my channel, I have historically spoken out about the red pill community and a lot of their ideology, and y'all know I'm not the biggest fan of Myron, like, full stop. But damn it, he was not wrong in his dissection of this entire situation. I mean, honestly, this whole thing got me.
Yeah, like, you know, like, two things can be right. He may not like Myron or agree with her, but doesn't mean Myron isn't right in this situation. He clearly was. He was doing hit piece after hit piece on them. He clearly was, bro. I mean, be right. He played the longest game and he won.
Feeling like when Spider-Man had to break out the black suit, got me acting out of character. Because people of all genders, races, ages, whatever different demographic you can think, could see that she was being disrespectful of Akaash and damaging his public reputation like it wasn't rocket science. But instead, she is so in denial that she actually blames this entire phenomena on bots.
So when all of this first started, it was like very clear to see that there was like a lot of bot farming as well. And I could tell there were bots because like the 1,500 followers I gained on Instagram, I immediately lost like within the span of 2 months. So it was like up and then down, which is funny because they say very racist things against Indians and South Asians, but like that's where you get your bots.
Yes, so once again, she really just attempts to save face by making any excuse that she can.
It's kind of a part of, unfortunately, like the fame kind of thing. And I don't feel like I've reached a certain like thing at all, but I think.
Ma'am, you lost all the followers you gained. Dude, you had a test trial. You like, if it was fame, you had a free sample. No, you get a little 14-day trial. Have fun.
When people start to know about you, it's like kind of the downside of it. Like, is that the reason you want to go viral, is like the video hating on me? Okay, if that's fine, but like that's not the reason like I would want to go viral. I went viral being myself, you dumb fucking bitch. Like,
oh my god, does she not?
I went viral for being no one gives a fuck what you went viral for. Ho.
Realize that she is not famous. She is infamous. Like, she is only known because she was posting embarrassing shit online. Like, if I go out and piss my pants in the street and garner a bunch of attention, it's not like that makes me a handsome, popular, appealing guy. But of course, the yes man is still not coming up for air as he encourages her delusions.
It's narrative building is a true art, and it's also a science. Right? If I can convince you, the person I'm building the narrative about, that the narrative is true, then I've won the battle. Ask yourself, does everyone think this? Or is it that when you go to a comment section, you think that that's what everyone thinks?
And this is where this guy really starts popping off his shit against Myron.
Akash checked you publicly to your face as a man on a podcast. You spun the block 5 years later and went through his wife to get to him. If you really felt strongly in that moment, when he said it to your face, you should have said something. But instead, you waited and went through his girl to do it. And I don't know where most people are from. Where I'm from, no matter if I have real issues with somebody, we would call that person pussy.
He is a pussy.
And the thing is,
you're a cupcake, bro. I don't want to be like I'm hard. I'm not. I don't claim to be. I'm not, bro. You're not hard. Yeah, he spun the bro. You're like. I would think you're probably gay, dude. Not saying gay people can't fight. Majority of them will whoop ass. Shit. But like, bro, like he's acting like he's all tough and shit. Like, yeah, bro, I would call you pussy. Dude, shut the fuck up. Like, you act like you're some tough guy. No, we got fucking Dangerous Dylan on the screen. Oh my gosh. God forbid if I get into a conversation or confrontation, what he's gonna do. Oh, Dangerous Dylan. Oh my god, watch out for him.
It's not like Myron was just out of nowhere with all of this. Like, the two sides antagonized each other publicly back and forth for years. And when it turned out that Akaash was throwing stones from a glass house, well, Myron took advantage of it and shot at his character through something very personal to him that had now become very public for really no reason. Now, as for the host over here, this is when his
it's just normal. Like, you're beefing with someone, you go through shit, they're gonna use it against you. Ooh.
His level really hits like an all-time high. Like, I'm talking about this dude is choking on it so hard that I do not know how he is not suffocated.
Why do you think that they don't like you? Like, all the brown girls, I have a theory, right? But
what's your theory?
I think a lot of it steeps in jealousy. I think listen, it's not a secret. You on TikTok popping bags. You're married to Akaash, right? Like, I think a lot of them want to be in your spot. I think most hate stems from jealousy. Most people's hate has nothing to do with.
Hey, bro, most people hate or dislike Osama bin Laden. I heard this because they're jealous of him. That's so true, y'all.
The person, it really results in, yo, I want what you have. Or I can't get what you want. It's like people who shit on me having a pod. It's like, yo, ain't nothing stopping you from getting some cameras and doing a pod.
Bro, no one knows you have a podcast. Yeah, they shitting on me for having a pod. No, they don't. Yeah, maybe your family members at your mom, because your mom had to take out a loan out of our bank account because you wanted to start a pod. I'm joking. I'm a hater. So take me serious.
Exactly.
Again, it's not, if it was that easy, you would do it, right? But you're not gonna do it like me, right? And that bother you.
Like, my guy, I'm sorry, but no one cares about your
He's popping off. He's been doing either podcasts for a minute because podcasts are an hour long. He's popping off podcasts. Who's even watching this shit? Like, the name of it just sounds like I don't even want to say it. That's how shit it sounds.
Podcast. And honestly, I think this dude just wants to be Jasleen. Like, she better watch her back as he takes a trip around the room in her high heels, maybe her panties.
Look at the things I've actually had to go through with my partner to be in the spot to pop Birkins on you.
Yeah.
I'm always come back to the popping Birkins. Yo, because I be sitting around thinking like, yo, if I was just Jasleen, I would be doing it worse. Like, that's why God knew to make me have to struggle for my shit, because God knew if he gave me all of that shit at 25, 26, I'd be like, I would go on TikTok every day, just grab a rack and just count it in front of me like, oh, y'all mad? Y'all mad? Yo.
Hey, yo.
He's acting like if you're rich, you're not a loser. You can't be a loser. Two things can be true. You can be rich, but guess what, dude? You're a fucking loser. Oh, I got $1,000. Okay. Do you think you're better than me in any way, shape, or form? You're not. If you're in her position, she's literally a nothing. She does nothing. She is just one of the luckiest persons in life who got lucky that the fact that they married some dude that I'm not gonna go into detail what he is and what he's not. So that he is a little cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs in a way that, like, basically he's just letting her do this shit. She don't do shit. She literally doesn't do shit. So his investment on his investment is not making a good return right now, clearly. Unless he wanted this shit to blow up and make more money. But I mean, like, this is the thing when they say this shit, I was thinking, you make more money for what? Maybe like these couple months, and then it dies down because people are like, oh, okay, this dude's kind of weird. I'm not fucking this dude's loser. This dude's a loser.
Damn.
And then every month is gonna pop up again. You know.
I'm catching residual saliva over here from my computer monitor. I mean, it's pretty sad. This guy is out here flexing another guy's money. He's flexing another woman's shopping sprees. Like, really, this entire thing is insane. And these two people are so infatuated with material possession that it just makes me sick.
I think men need to feel like they can provide and they can achieve, you know, their dream to be in a functioning relationship. I feel like if that's not working, then the relationship part can't work, in my opinion, from what I've seen. So I was just,
you don't know shit.
Burberry trench coats, big diamond ring, Louboutins, like, and I was just like, please God, like, I was just praying to God, like, super hard every single day. I would get on the train and I would see these girls in like Burberry trench coats, big diamond ring, Louboutins, like, and I was just like, please God, like, I just want to be like, that symbolized success to me. But I wanted to have success because I also wanted our relationship to work, because I wanted him to feel like he was the man and he could provide. And so,
what a crazy way to announce to the world that you were praying for his success so that you could get these things that in reality are mostly worthless. I don't know, maybe I just don't care about purchasing things so I can, like, raise my status level or change the way that people see me. And in this last bit here, she speaks on the fact that she had to end her podcast after a fallout with the co-host.
What's going on with the podcast?
It makes me sad because with Nahal, we became friends so quickly. I don't want to say anything.
The fucking monitor cut off. I mean, I didn't miss anything. God, who wants to listen to this yap show?
Shitty about her, and I won't.
You guys didn't have a relationship prior to all of this?
No.
I won't say anything shitty about it. Man, you were, like, deliberately... I think anyone else would have cut you off. I probably would too. You're like literally daydreaming about taking dick. Taking Nav's 10-incher. Like, the reason why she says she wants a threesome or a foursome or whatever, or orgy or whatever with all of them, so she can act like she wants to do it all together. No, she just really wants Nav the Punisher. Nav to lay the 10-incher and lay the 10-incher down. You know what I'm saying? Show what that 10-incher can do.
Okay.
So we just became friends, like, pretty quickly, and then she wanted to do the podcast, and I was a little bit unsure, but then I talked to my husband about it. He was like, "Why not? You've always wanted to try it." I think what happened was that we went through controversy so quickly into it that it kind of like put a strain on the friendship, because I remember her saying, though, in Paris, she was like, my biggest fear is getting canceled. I mean, I haven't shared this with anyone, but I said, like, you know, I really wish that you had been there more for me during, especially like everything that happened in December.
So Akaash is probably doing the happy dance somewhere in the green room of...
She wanted you with you. You wanted her with you, or you wanted Nav with you. I don't know, man.
Of a comedy club. You know, while she was praying for Birkins, he was praying for the end of that godforsaken show. It is interesting, though, to watch as she speaks out against the fans of the Flagrant podcast, when they are low-key the reason that they're rich, blaming them all for being racist, and like it was the reason that Akaash was getting dismantled day in and day out by the Flagrant comment section.
I know the periphery of Akaash's fan base, which is, I will say, more of the podcast fan base. And I know a lot of people during like our controversy were saying like, oh, it's because of his fans. It's because of his fans. Like his comedy fans are not like that. It's more the podcast fan base that I don't think.
That's not no, because if he blew up on podcasting, right? Like I thought he did, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know. I don't listen to fucking no hate on him. Sure, he's clearly doing good. Somehow he's afforded whatever the fuck she does. Clearly doing good. So I'm not saying he obviously is successful, but like, if he got successful off Flagrant, you don't think that has any crossover from his to his stand-up comics or his shows? You don't think any like she dumb or she? I'm saying, like, I don't think she understands anything.
Really resonate with him because a lot of them are like really racist and right wing. I think like those of them are more like that. But yeah, anyways, I said like those peripheral fans, like they might come at us just because we're brown girls being opinionated and they don't like opinionated women.
And at the end here, she.
Holy buzzword, Max. No, it's just that you're retarded. It's you're dumb, you're stupid, you make no sense, you're a fucking clown, you're someone that needs to be laughed at, you're goofy, you and now we can clearly tell you're probably a dickhead if we're gonna be honest. You're definitely very low IQ as you could tell. Like yeah, it's definitely everything else besides how I was acting. Gosh, just give it a break, bro. Why don't you just quit this shit in general and shut up for the rest of her life?
She just speaks on her overall goals for her life.
Want my content to.
I don't give a fuck. I don't care about her fucking life.
Yeah. Well, that was an hour of my life that likely shrunk my brain. You all are welcome that I endured that for your sake. And if you were
Thank you, bro.
wondering about Akaash, the guy will never learn his lesson either.
Well, well, well. So to all the people that didn't believe in me and didn't think I could provide anything, I just had my third call with an agency today. They were so excited. I think it's safe to say your girl is gonna start making money soon.
Rich.
The tables have turned, so what are you gonna do for me now that I'm making money?
I don't cook, I don't clean.
I feel like the dynamics need to change now.
Yeah, I'm the princess now. Well, and men wear purses, so I want all the bags.
Actually,
I'm gonna be out here popping this butthole for the black friends.
I don't cook, I don't clean, but let me tell you how I got this ring.
So essentially,
yeah, your wife was still popping that pussy at the white boy frat houses, and she still wants Nav's 10-incher. You can laugh and joke this too, but this is not a joking matter. This is real life, bud. You gotta step back into reality a little bit. I don't think you realize this. She really wants Nav's 10-incher. Right?
what we learned here today is that you don't need to take accountability. When you mess up on a public stage like this, all you really have to do is blame racism, blame misogyny. Hell, you can even blame
just buzzword Max usually.
The Indian bots. Overall, I guess we can finally put the pin back in the grenade, despite the fact that it has already exploded. I don't know.
I don't want to hear that shit anymore, man. I probably paused too much. My bad. With a wife like this, who needs bots or haters? Exactly. Proof sometimes that girls you have a crush on isn't worth it. Yeah, I'm not like, yeah, fully. Like, I'm not saying, like, she's not ugly. Like, I've seen ugly people. Like, again, it might be bad to say she's not an ugly person, but her actions definitely, if you would like rate her on a scale, her actions definitely would bring it down. She's so used to bullshitting Akaash that she thinks her audience will fall for it easy as he does. Yeah. The simp guy smiling I don't know. I don't even want to fucking. He's just disgusting, annoying, bored, narcissistic, and dumb. What a what a catch, Akaash. What a simp. Exactly. He don't give a fuck. Think he gives a fuck? That's just eye candy for him, honestly. And she don't provide shit. She don't do shit. Fuck. I mean, if she was ugly, he'd probably kick her to the curb. But like, she isn't the ugliest person around, so that's probably the probably half the not half, but like it. It keeps it going. Her voice is um her voice alone ruined my day. Yeah. Oh my god. In some frat house, there's a pool table named after her. Wow. No, if we're gonna be honest, there is some frat guy that was pounding her shit. Or there's multiple frat guys pounding her shit. Who raised this human being? Who fucking knows? Probably the social media for her. Law, he has 1,500. That's a lot. Like I'm on my way to there too. I'm not like again. I'm not this big guy. I don't claim to be this big. I'll become famous. Like, dude, I don't say those fucking words. Like, you're at the point where you can make money, but like, bro, you're not making money like that. He's probably making money once every couple months, if that. I don't know. Let me know what you think about this. This was a good video. He makes great videos. Sub up to him. Hit the link. Sub up to him, man. He makes great videos. Comment down below what you think about this. Hit the like. Sub up. My final conclusion is, dude, that is a fucking head case if I ever heard one. That is a fucking head case. Like, I would. No, I'm not gonna say that. I was like, I would, myself. I would boo myself, but I wouldn't do that.